It doesn't matter what age you are, you're going to want to watch this video. If you're younger, middle-aged, getting close to retirement, or are retired, this video is going to show you how we make an extra solid income, part-time, flipping things on eBay. And we give full disclosure at the end, the net profits after all costs, not just the gross. So let's get to flipping. Let's get this started with an awesome sale. Kind of sale that I love. I was on the way to town to drop off my packages we had sold the previous day, and I stopped at the local thrift store, which I love doing. Always seem to pick up something good. I stopped in there and was taking a look at the shoes, and here's the video showing me picking these beautiful Merrell shoes up. Not a good brand. Oh. A pair of Merrells, $12. Those things are in excellent condition. I'm in on those. Well, as you can see, I got them for $12. Nice shoes. Came home that day. I bought them on November the 15th. Listed them the very same day, November 15th, and we sold them yesterday, Sunday, November 17th. We got $39.77 for them, plus the shipping of $9.54, which I marked up $3. So really, $42.77. I mark up the shipping $3, maybe $5 on some items to cover our cost of shipping materials and what have you. We're entitled to a profit. We're not a nonprofit organization. So we got these shoes, made a nice profit, great flip in just only 2 days. A bowling ball bag. This is a 2-ball bag. Picked this up at a estate sale along with 2 other bags and a couple of bowling balls. I think it was $12 we paid for everything, and it came out to about $4 a piece. Whatever it was, it was cheap. So we like that. And this was a nice bag. 2-ball bag with the handle that pulls out like you're in an airport. It has the wheels on it down here, and you just pull it into the old bowling alley and unload your balls. And so this worked out well. We got $37.77 for it, plus the $24.79 shipping, and it went to Texas. So this was a nice sale, a good flip when you can buy them that cheap. And at estate sales, you can buy bowling balls and bags cheap because most of them never, ever sell. And we've gotten to know the estate sale companies that we work with, and they know that we'll come and get their bowling balls. And if we're there and they're still there, they'll mark them down for us because they don't want to sit on them, because they typically at the end of a sale, bowling balls and bags are always still sitting there. So we work out a pretty good deal with them. Leslie and I are headed into this estate sale, and she digs out another great buy. Stick around to the end to see what this thing brings. What'd you find, Futch?
Oh, nice chest set.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a
Nice pieces. How much is it?
nice pieces.
Are they all there? $10. Nah.
Made in France, hand carved.
Oh,
Chest one.
what?
Told you they were nice.
Hand carved imported chessmen made in France.
Original box.
Let's see what they are. Well, they're pretty good price. Big prices. Let's see what they've sold for. No, none have sold. Now that one, right? Does it have a name, the brand? Disease?
It has a in New York, ES Low Company. Yeah. ES.
Yeah, get them with the box and everything. $10. chance for that. Just make sure all the pieces are there. All right. You know which pieces. Well, some of you might not even know what this is. This is a vintage CB radio. And this buy brought back a lot of memories for me and my girl, Leslie. We met when we were 16 years in Plymouth High School, Southwest Michigan. And while we were going to high school together, we had one of these in our cars. And when that's how we communicated. We didn't have cell phones back then. If you wanted to call someone, you had to stop at a payphone. We had these CBs and they worked out great for us at the time. And a lot of our friends had them. So we all communicated this way and it worked out great. Just get on old channel 19 and chat away. A lot of fun. I'm glad I picked it up for the $2 I paid for it. Couldn't wait to get back to the hair salon to pick Leslie up, to show her what I got, and it brought back a lot of memories. Here's a picture of us at Plymouth High School, kicking back on lunch break. And here's another one of the two of us going to prom. 1976, the year I graduated. Leslie graduated in 77. What memories? Where does time go? So we made a little bit of money on this thing. We didn't keep it. Why? All it'd do is go into our estate sale when we pass, and somebody else would pick it up, and we just sold it. Give it to somebody else. Very old vintage thermos. Ribbed aluminum, obviously because it has ribs. Comes with those 3 yellow cups and then the top cap that goes over top of them. We picked this up at an estate sale. There were 2 of them in an old red plaid bag, which the bag was just shot, but the thermoses were in good condition. Even the corks were pliable to put back in to seal the thermoses. So we got the 2 of them with the case for $4. So we got $2 in this thing. And we sold it for $17.77. And let's see here. Yeah, and plus the shipping. So we got shipping on it also. So that's a pretty darn good deal for a $4 investment, or $2 investment. We still have the other one, as you can see. One is sold, and we still have one left. So this is going to turn $4 into some pretty good cash. We like that. Some more auto parts. This is part of a bunch of miscellaneous parts that a very good friend, a long-time friend from the car business, he gave them to me as a used car dealership. And they were clearing out the old storage room. And if you've watched some of other videos, we've covered some of these before. But we loaded my vehicle up and I brought them all home, and we've sold a lot of them. I'm going to be doing a video in the near future here on just those items and maybe a few others. You never know. But this is just another tie rod end that sold. It was brand new in the box, $21.77, free shipping. Super simple. I pick these Craftsman toolboxes up anytime I see them at the sales. These vintage older ones sell pretty darn good. I've sold a lot of them. And this one we got $37.77 plus the shipping of $21.90. I paid $12 for this at an estate sale. Sometimes you can get them cheaper, but I'll pay $12 to turn it into $37.77 plus the shipping and make the profit because they're simple to ship. No big deal on these. So go another Sunbeam Mixmaster turntable. This is the 3rd one of these sold in the last couple of weeks. I had bought several Sunbeam Mixmaster mixers. That's hard to say. And you've probably seen them if you've seen some of our other videos when we picked them up. I just kind of save them up like I do the Coleman lanterns. And a few weeks ago, I tore them all apart, listed all the different parts, and this turntable sold. The turntables sell fast, which is incredible. I just don't know who uses these old mixers because they're old. But we got $17.77 with free shipping. It makes us some money. We like these smalls because it all adds up in the end. As you've seen, we've sold numerous smalls, and at the end of the video, you'll see how much money we make on all these items. Picked up this vintage Toastmaster waffle maker. This thing was it was pretty darn close to brand new. It looked like it had never been used. I listed it as used, as you can see here. But I'll tell you what, this thing was perfect. I think I put in here, very lightly used but not abused. Very nice, clean waffle maker from a smoke-free home upscale estate sale. It was a nice, nice house. And they must have bought this old Toastmaster waffle maker and really might have used it once. But I picked it up for, I think it was $4. I really can't remember on this one. And I didn't have it written down in my inventory for some stupid reason. But anyways, it was obviously cheap. However, we've had this thing since December of 2023. And I had it priced up there a ways. And I kept marking it down. I got down to $11.77 and it finally sold plus the shipping. And we made it work, It didn't work out the best, didn't make much money, but it's just another story in the Fletch Flips lives. Another 4 by 6 inch vintage 1950s card file box. We buy these things every time we see them. Most of the time we get them for $1. They have the slider in them, and you put 4 by 6 index cards in it, obviously. People use them for recipes. I don't know what all they use them for, but I tell you what, we have sold dozens of these things. They're a good little profit maker. They're another small, but they're a small that makes a fair bit of cash, because as you can see, we got $17.77 for this one, plus the $9.45 shipping. $2. I bought them for $1. I bought them for 50 cents. We were in a estate sale once and they had 5 of them there and they had $2 on them. And it was the third day of the sale. No one bought them. Got 75% off. Just, I mean, 5 of them. It's just easy money. They're so simple to list and everything. They can't break in shipping. So when you see these things out there, grab them. There's numerous manufacturers. There's Weiss. There's Globe something. Can't remember them all right now, but there's several of them. Steelmaster makes some different types of file boxes. So be on the lookout. It's a pretty good BOLO. You're not going to get rich, but I tell you what, it's easy money. Handheld vacuum attachments. I allotted these together, the extension, the crevice tool, and the brush. And it took quite a while to sell. These don't sell very darn fast, but I get them along when I buy some of the Dirt Devils. So I just throw them on here for $17.77 with the free shipping and let them rock and roll and sell, and we'll make just a little bit some more Dirt Devil attachments. These attachments we get, and every once in a while we get them along with a Dirt Devil that we buy, because we buy a lot of Dirt Devils. What we do is refurbish them, tear them apart, clean them out, put new belt on them, yada, yada, yada. And we list them on eBay for about $57.77. If they're extremely clean, we've gotten even more money than that. But we've been doing this for several years, and we got quite a reputation on there for these Dirt Devils, is all I can think, because we sell them for more than what anybody else seems to be able to get for them. And we sell these hoses and attachments and miscellaneous items that we get along with them. May as well throw them on there. They were free. I mean, the Dirt Devils we buy for peanuts. And like this one, the Dirt Devil we bought this time was only $5, and it came with these attachments. So we works out pretty well. So we got $22.77 for this crevice tool and hose. And as you can see here, we still have one left. Sold one, have another one. Don't have to do a new listing, just add another one to the listing if we pick up another pair. So if you've been following our videos, you've probably seen this coat, because I bought this coat along with 2 others at a local Salvation Army.
So, Carhartt. Distressed look. I like it. $12. I'm in on that. Heck yeah.
$5.
Oh, here's another Carhartt. Quilted short coat. How much is this one? Be $12 again. Nope. 18. That's gotta be a $60 coat though. I'm in. Carhartt quilted denim jacket. I like that too. How much is this? $12.
Army. The other 2 sold at auction. We put all 3 coats up for an auction a couple of weeks ago, and I did a video on it when I put up the live auctions. And then a week later, when they ended, I did a recap showing what they brought. Both of them brought good money. One of them brought really good money. You'll have to check those videos out to see what they did bring, because it's well worthwhile. And I'll put links below to both videos so that you can check them out. This coat did not sell at the auction. I had it listed for $47.77 first starting bid, and no one bid. So I relisted it at $57.77 to give myself a little bit of wiggle room if there were offers. And it sold for the full price of $57.77 plus the $15.24 shipping. So a nice profit. We paid $18 for this coat. The other 2 we only paid $12 for. And like I said, check it out. It's pretty darn cool. Here's a personal item that we sold. This has been laying around the house for a long, long time. And as you know, we've been decluttering some things in our previous videos, which we show them. But this is a backgammon shakers and the dice. I just threw them on there for $11.77 plus shipping, and they sold. So it's pretty cool. Free money in our pocket. Another pair of Kirby wheels. These are the rear wheels. I take them off of the base motor and clean them up a little, put them in a bag, and when they sell, I just simply ship them out. Super simple. And over time, a period of a year, let's say, they make pretty good money. I mean, it doesn't make much on each, but it all adds up at the end. And that's what we're all about. Just another Kirby part. We sell them regularly. We do these like the dirt devils. We buy them cheap, tear them apart, clean them up, and sell the parts. We don't sell a whole Kirby. They do not sell. They're loaded on Facebook Marketplace with Kirby's, and even on eBay. Once in a while, one sells on eBay. But I can make more money parting them out. They're kind of a messy old thing. They're not for everybody, but I'm an ex-automobile mechanic. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. So I clean the things up, take them apart, and they sell well. This is the front wheel assembly. We got $31.77 for them. Free shipping. So we package it up, ship it out, and it makes some solid money because we buy whole Kirby's for 25, 30 bucks. Sometimes 50, but there's got to be a lot of extra attachments, and it's got to be really, really nice to pay that money. But like I said, it's just another way to make money flipping things at Fletch Flips. You're going to want to stick around to the end to see the total amount of money that we spend and the total estimated value of everything that we sold this weekend. It's pretty cool. There's a couple of really nice BOLOs, so hang in there if you haven't seen one yet. You're going to see North Carolina Tar Heels hat. This is the second one of these we've sold. There were two different styles, but this one is really cool. It's a fitted size hat, and I had it listed for $17.77, and we got the $17.77 plus $6.23 shipping. Paid $2 for this at a garage sale. Pretty darn good sale. Here's a camera case we picked up at the same estate sale just a couple of days ago where we purchased the chess set. We picked this up for $5, sold it for $17.77, and this is where I made an error. I meant to put calculated shipping on it, and I put in the dimensions and the weight, but I didn't change the shipping preference to calculated. I left it at free shipping. So I ate the loss. Actually didn't even lose anything. We ended up clearing $1.93 even after the mistake. Shipped it to the person anyways. It wasn't his error. It was mine. So another hat. It's gone. This is a vintage red plaid hunting hat, as you can see. We've had this for quite some time. I thought it would sell for more than this, and I just reduced the price a week or two ago to $10.77 plus the $6.23 shipping. It sold right away at that price. Need to move it out. It's been here long enough. All right. Let's take a look at what this chess set brought. This is a beautiful set. As you can see, it's still in the original box. Imported chessmen, made in France. We took a lot of pictures of it, showed all the pieces. Everything's complete. It's just awesome looking. Had the original paperwork with it. Even the lining in the box was still in there and in decent shape because this is quite an old set. I don't know how old, but it's pretty darn old. Probably not as old as me, but could be. Showed them dimensions. The king was almost 4 inches tall. Pretty rare to find in some of these chess sets, especially the wooden hand-carved ones. But we just showed them everything they needed to see, even weighed the king for them. I don't like getting messages asking, oh, what's the weight, what's the color, what's this, what's that. I try to show all the pictures in all of my listings. It just saves you time having to look it up when someone sends you a question and you're away or whatever, and you got to get home and get it done for them, and they probably already bought something else. Or I try to give everything complete that I can. So, with that said, how much did this chess set bring? Because I had the price covered up, as you probably noticed. Look at this. $97.77 plus the shipping of $11.45. I love it. My gal, my girl, my wife of 46 years, I call her Bird Dog because she finds things in such inconspicuous places in these estate sales and garage sales, and she always seems to come up with the goodies. And this is a goodie. This was a 2-day flip. We bought this thing on November the 14th. And we sold it on, I believe it was the 16th. Yes. So 2-day sale. How do you beat that? Great flip. This has been a good weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 19 items. Now I'm going to show you a detailed page of all the items and what we paid and what our net profit was. We like to show everything in our listings. We show all of our own listings. We don't show comps that someone else sold on eBay. We show ours. We think that that's the most transparent way to show you what the potential of profits are of selling things on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. All right, let's take a look at the amount of money that we made over the weekend selling 19 items, flipping them on eBay. Here you'll see the source of where we purchased the item. This is the item purchased, and these are not in the order that I put them into the video, but that takes too much work. The cost of goods on each item, and you'll notice quite a few of these items have some of them, zeros on them, because we either got them free from somebody or they were personal items. Other than that, they're actual cost of what we paid for the items. This is the date of sale on the items. That's the order they're in. Which day we sold them, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. The average days to sell. You can see some of them are only 2. There's one that's only 0. And there's some that are 339 days old. But it's just a Toastmaster waffle maker. It was sitting in inventory and it finally sold. I marked the price down and got her out of here. The total of what we collected from the buyer, what they paid for the item, the amount that we charged the buyer. You notice the cost of goods is in red because that's a debit to us. What we collected from the buyer is in green, and the shipping that we collected from the buyer is in green. This is our actual cost to ship it to the person. Whoever bought it, what we had to pay to ship it. And these are the eBay fees. Over here is our net profit. For instance, the Merrell shoes, we sold for $39.77, collected $13.40, and in the video I said it was less, but I forget to change the zip code on the page that I'm showing you. And so it's showing it to me. And so I adjusted that, and we did mark that shipping up $5. So we paid or collected $13.40. It only cost us $8.40. We made $25 on those Merrell shoes that we stopped at a thrift store and flipped in 2 days. It's not a bad wage. So with these items, we sold 19 items. Our cost of what we paid for them was $73.42 total. These are the sale dates, as I said. Average days of these 19 items in inventory were 94 days, which isn't too bad. I don't mind sitting on something for 94 days to make the kind of money. The total that we collected from the buyers was $521.63. Shipping charge was $136.05. And you notice quite a few of these items were free shipping. But because we mark our shipping up on the ones that we do charge for, it almost covered the free items also. So I don't mind that spread there. eBay fees were $87.89. Now, some people, I hear them all the time, oh, eBay fees are just ridiculous. You know, I don't mind paying $88 to a company that advertises my items worldwide 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's pretty cheap. I tell you, I love it. Our net profit for the weekend, $355.09. Over $100 a day. And we do this part-time. We're retired. It's a great sidekick income. We love it. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope you'll stop back by soon. Live a crazy good day.